With that, no other questions, manifestations, nor objections. I move that we direct the Secretary to include in the canvas the province of Palawan, COCs of the province of Palawan, and direct the Secretary and Secretary General, Quezon rather, Quezon, and I would like to ask the Secretary and Secretary General to read the results of the elections.
Certificate of canvass for the province of Quezon. For President, Abella, votes garnered 2,348, 2,348. De Guzman, 1,982, 1,982. Dumagoso, 40,705, 40705. Gonzales, 1,662, 1662. Lacson, 26,918, 26918. Mangundato, 786, 786. Marcos, 442,393, 442393. Montemayor, 1,012, 1012. Pacquiao, 53,754, 53754. Robredo, 609,973, 609,973.
Province of Quezon, for Vice President, Atienza, 6,646, 6646, Bello, 1,741, 1741, David, 1,456, 1456, Duterte, 401,819, 401,819, Lopez, 2,876, 2876, Ong, 55,273, 55273, Pangilinan, 359,373, 359,373, Serapio, 2,000, 2000, Soto, 313,205, 313,205.
The Secretary General and the Senate Secretary are directed now to open the ballot box of the province of Leyte and to compare the contents of the manually transmitted COC with that of which was electronically transmitted to Congress by the canvassing consolidation system. A printed copy has been produced.
We have now opened the ballot box from the province of Leyte. And we have an envelope with paper seal number 4039683 signed by the chair and members of the board.
President, sir. Vice President.
Mr. Chair, upon examining the COC for President and Vice President for the province of Leyte, we did not find any discrepancy in the votes tallied, and therefore it is deemed authentic, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, my dear colleague. We'd like to take note that the province of Leyte is the home province of our distinguished future Speaker of the House, Majority Leader Romualdez, and there being no other observations and manifestations or objections, we direct the Secretary to include the province of Leyte to the canvass and ask them, Secretary General and Secretary, to read the results of the elections in the province, the great province of Leyte.
Certificate of canvass for the province of Leyte. For President, Abella, votes garnered 2,915, 2915. De Guzman, 2,319, 2319. Dumagoso, 20,262, 20262. Gonzales, 2,088, 2088. Lacson, 11,478, 11478. Mangundato, 883, 883. Marcos, 825,707, 825, 707. Montemayor, 1,406, 1406. Pacquiao, 78,208, 78208. Robredo, 127,223, 127,223.
Province of Leyte, for Vice President, Atienza, 6,146, 6146. Bello, 2,364, 2364. David, 1,347, 1347. Duterte, 792,110, 792,110. Lopez, 2,475, 2475. Ong, 17,218, 17218. Pangilinan, 72,079, 72079. Serapio, 1,834, 1834. Soto, 115,021, 115021.
We will now direct the Secretary General and the Senate Secretary to open the ballot box from Zamboanga del Norte and to compare the contents held therein with that which was electronically transmitted to the consolidation canvassing system of the House.
We have opened the ballot box from the province of Zamboanga del Norte. The envelope has a paper seal number 4039874, signed by the chairperson and members of the board.
Mr. Chair, after examining the COC for President and Vice President for the province of Zamboanga del Norte, we did not find any discrepancy in the votes tallied, and it is therefore deemed authentic, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, dear colleague. Without any other objections, observations, and manifestations, I move to direct the Secretary to include to the canvass the province of Zamboanga del Norte, the COCs of Zamboanga del Norte, and ask Secretary and Secretary General to read the results and say.
Certificate of canvass for the province of Zamboanga del Norte. For President, Abella, votes garnered 1,437, 1437. De Guzman, 1,119, 1119. Dumagoso, 12,373, 12373. Gonzales, 1,675, 1675. Lacson, 3,546, 3546. Mangundato, 2,866, 2866. Marcos, 284,009, 284009. Montemayor, 1,208, 1208. Pacquiao, 139,236, 139 236. Robredo, 105,722, 105,722.
Province of Zamboanga del Norte for Vice President, Atienza, 5,813, 5813, Bello, 1,377, 1377, David, 1,281, 1281, Duterte, 379,378, 379, 378, Lopez, 3,164, 3164, Ong, 6,655, 6655, Pangilinan, 63,323, 63,323, Serapio, 1,890, 1890, Soto, 47,290, 47290.
We would like now to direct our Secretary General and the Senate Secretary to open the ballot box from Doha, Qatar, and to compare the COCs that were manually transmitted with those which were electronically transmitted, a printed copy thereof, to the House through the consolidation and canvassing system.
Opening now the ballot box from Doha, Qatar. Side is an envelope with paper seal number 0767169, signed by the chairperson and members of the board.
Vice President.
Mr. Chair, after examining the COC for President and Vice President of Doha, Qatar, we did not find any discrepancy in the votes tallied, and it is therefore deemed authentic, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, my dear colleague. With that, there being no other observation, manifestation, or objection, the chair directs that the certificate of canvass from the state of the votes of the OFWs from the state of Qatar be included in the canvass, and we direct the Secretary and Secretary General to read the results.
Certificate of canvass from the state of Qatar. For President, Abella, votes garnered 18,18. De Guzman, 16,16. Dumagoso, 825,825. Gonzales, 18,18. Lacson, 323,323. Mangondato, 60,60. Marcos, 15,563, 15563. Montemayor, 10, 10. Pacquiao, 109, 109. Robredo, 3,509, 3509.
State of Qatar for Vice President, Atienza, 20, 20. Bello, 16, 16. David, 0. Duterte, 16,455, 16455. Lopez, 5. Ong, 746, 746. Pangilinan, 2,655, 2655. Serapio, 2. Soto, 539, 539.
Before we continue with the counts of the others, I'd like to just recognize my colleagues from the Senate that are here today. We have the Senate President Pro Temp, Senator Ralph Recto. We also have Senator Risa Ontiveros. Senator Pia Cayetano is with us as well, the Honorable Senator Pia. Of course, Ma'am Nancy Binay, and of course, Senator Aimee Romualdez Marcos is with us as well, just for the record.
Thank you, Chairman. On the part of the House, I'd also like to recognize the House panel comprised of our Senior Deputy Majority Leader, Jesus Crispin Remulla. We have also Chairperson Juliet Mayoet Ferrer, the Chairperson on Suffrage. We have a Deputy Speaker, Christine Simpson Mian. We also have Congressman Pido Garbin, and we also have Congressman Mambo Tolentino, and of course our DS Chair, Chani Pimentel, and my very good friend, Congressman Manix Dilipe, my Deputy Majority Leader. Thank you. We will now have our Secretary General and our Senate Secretary open the ballot box from Nueva Vizcaya. Pindot kayo ah.
There's one envelope with the paper seal number 4038110 from Nueva Vizcaya. As we open the envelope, we find copies of the COC for President and the COC for Vice President.
Statement of vote.
Yes, okay. Ito, correct. Yan na, correct na.
Mr. Chair, after examining the COC for President and Vice President for the province of Nueva Vizcaya, we did not find any discrepancy in the votes tallied, and it is therefore deemed authentic, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much to our dear colleague. With that, there being no other observations, comments, manifestations, or objections, I move that we canvass that the COCs for the province of Nueva Vizcaya be included in the canvass and ask the Secretary and the Secretary General to read the results of the province.
38 of canvas for the province of Nueva Vizcaya for President, Abelia, 1956, 1956. De Guzman, 1576, 1576. Dumagoso, 27,862, 27862. Gonzales, 1,602, 1602. Lacson, 26,795, 26795. Magundato, 1,244, 1244. Marcos, 945,388, 945388. Montemayor, 1,005, 1005. Pacquiao, 13,665, 13665. Robredo, 236,827, 236827.
Certificate of canvass for Nueva Ecija for Vice President, Atienza, 2,733, 2733. Bello, 1,356, 1356. David, 811, 811. Duterte, 703,042, 703, 042. Lopez, 1,592, 1592. Ong, 37,895, 37895. Pangilinan, 138,227, 138227. Serapio, 1,561, 1,561. Soto, 347,232, 347,232.
We now direct the Secretary General and the Senate Secretary to open the ballot box from Quezon City and to compare the manually transmitted COCs with that which was electronically transmitted to our consolidation canvassing system here in Congress. A printed copy will be furnished. We shall also ask that the IT Secretariat of the National Board of Canvassers print out the next set of electronically transmitted COCs for the state of Kuwait, Sulu, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Maguindanao, Basilan, Manila, Cebu City, Davao City, Taguig City, and Canada.
Found inside the ballot box are several documents, are several envelopes, and we'll try to find the copies of the COC.
Tayo.
We're now checking on two brown envelopes, thin envelopes, with paper seal number 4036654, and the other thin envelope, brown envelope with seal number, paper seal number 4036653. Ano to for President? We found the COCs for President and Vice President.
Vice President. Okay. Check.
Last favorite.
Mr. Chair, after examining the COC for President and Vice President of Quezon City, we did not find any discrepancy in the votes tallied, and it is therefore deemed authentic, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, dear colleague. If there being no other observations, manifestations, nor objections, the chair directs that the certificate of canvass for the city of Quezon City, be included in the canvass and ask the Secretary General to read the results of the said city.
For President, Pelia, 734, 734. De Guzman, 1,599, 1,599. Dumagoso, 45,776, 4,5776. Gonzales, 1,042, 1,042. Lacson, 25,909, 2,5909. Pagundato, 1,897, 1,897. Marcos, 646,443, 646,443. Montemayor, 917, 917. Pacquiao, 16,634, 16634. Robredo, 386,561, 386,561.
Certificate of canvass for Quezon City for Vice President. Atienza, 1,777, 1,777. Bello, 1,720, 1,720. David, 378, 378. Duterte, 627,661, 627, 661. Lopez, 615, 615. Ong, 63,537, 63537. Pangilinan, 260,332 to 60332. Serapio, 646, 646. Soto, 164,943, 164,943.
We would like to direct the Senate Secretary and the SecGen to now open the ballot box from the Kingdom or the State of Kuwait and to compare the contents, the manually transmitted COCs, with that which was electronically transmitted to our consolidation and canvassing system here in Congress.
We're now opening the ballot box from Kuwait, and found inside the ballot box a small cardboard box and an envelope containing envelope sealed with paper seal 0389484. Found inside the envelope is the certificate of canvass for President and for Vice President, ready for comparison.
Mr. Chair, after examining the COC for President, Vice President of Kuwait, we did not find any discrepancy in the votes tallied, and it is therefore deemed authentic, Mr. Chair.
My esteemed colleague notes the due execution, authenticity, and regularity of the documents held therein. The Chair hereby directs that the certificate of canvass for the State of Kuwait be included in the canvass and that the Senate Secretary and Secretary General be directed to read the results.
For President, Abelia, 2. De Guzman, 6. Dumagoso, 686,686. Gonzales, 7. Lacson, 157,157. Angundato, 50,50. Marcos, 20,241, 20241. Montemayor, 2. Pacquiao Manny, 153, 153. Robredo, 2,276, 2276.
Certificate of canvass for the State of Kuwait for Vice President, Atienza, 14, 14. Bello, 9. David, 0. Duterte, 20,749, 20749. Lopez, 0. Ong, 733, 733. Pangilinan, 1,535, 1535. Serapio, 3. Soto, 424, 424.
The Senate Secretary and the Secretary General are hereby directed to open the ballot box of Sulu and to compare the contents, the manually transmitted COCs, with that which was electronically transmitted to our consolidation and canvassing system in Congress.
There are two ballot boxes, 151A and 151, purportedly containing the COC. We will be opening the ballot boxes to check if indeed the COCs are found in any of these two boxes.
matigas iba ang small word. Iba dito. Ito po. Ito yan. Saka yun na yun. Dami naman yan.
We found several brown envelopes. Like to read the first envelope, seal number 6186859. We also found a brown envelope with seal number 4101109 with reported the address to the Senate President.
Let's open this one.
Let's open this one with seal number 3183288.
Wala pa rin.
And found inside this envelope are
Ayan.
with a brown envelope with serial number 6186548.
Baka nasa ilalim. Baka nasa ilalim.
Baka na staple lang. Yun, sunod.
Ito baka ito na.
Next one.
That's also city.
Municipality.
City of ano?
Balik natin to.
Check.
Baka ito na. Pa rin.
As there are several brown envelopes, we are closely checking where the COCs for President and Vice President are placed.
Baka meron pa dyan. Pilitin nyo.
Ibabaw nyo sa mesa. Ibabaw nyo sa mesa.
Kailangan ibalik natin. Share muna tayo. Babalikan natin. Isa-isa. Meron pa?
There's one copy for Congress. Let's try and see inside. There's paper seal number 3183329.
Also the house.
It's not there, so we're opening another brown envelope, 3183609. Para sa konsulye.
Ata.
Nabuksan na natin copy for Congress.
Yung isa hindi pa.
The entire
List. Print it. Print to.
Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this.
Pero luok. Luok local din po. Pero parang we need to
I-open na lang baka nahalo.
pasok natin to. Baka hindi tayo magkalit.
Ito. Municipal.
Nakalagay. Ay, may municipality.
Oo. Haji.
Haji Lima.
Local yan. Local. So parang we need to look. Okay.
Haji Lima tayo. Double check
To my president.
Wala. Hindi, ano yan?
May municipal. SOB. Next.
We've already opened several envelopes, but the contents are the municipal COCs.
We'll open.
And we are yet to find the provincial COCs.
Okay? Medyo malayo.
Seal. There's an envelope with serial number 3183731. Kalipaw. Wala nang laman yun.
Yung mas manipis wala.
Bakit? These are from Sulu, di ba? From
Yes,
Sulu.
yes, all.
Talitaw. May piso.
This should be in a thin envelope. Pero,
Chair, kaya lang yung natin yung una. DSG check natin yung maninipis.
wala.
Again.
We have to make a double check of the envelopes and see if we can find the provincial COC.
Ayan, municipality yan, Kaluwang. Hindi yan. The back. Can you check on the back?
Wala, talagang ano no.
Next envelope.
Municipality,
Kapul. So next,
Old Panama.
the back. Next, ano yung isa? Panamaw.
Ayan, Panglima estimate.
Next, Panglima Espino. Ano yung isa?
Talipaw.
Talipaw yung isa. Next envelope.
Hindi ko lang.
Ayun.
Pero may dalawa pa tayo. After all of this, wala pa.
Malimbag, Malimbag. Municipality of Malimbag. Maimbong.
Ganun sila. Quality, wala mo consolidated.
Wait, one more. Ay, ilan pa?
Tatlo pa.
3 more envelopes.
Pandami.
For us? Iba po?
Very simple.
Hindi na tayo magbasa na sila na kasi. Yun nga, maimbong nga. Tama.
Maimbong.
Statement of vote.
Municipality.
Actually, performer doc.
Ang layo pa lang.
Patikul.
Open na nga.
Not even everything.
Statement of vote. Statement of vote.
There's one remaining envelope. We'll open it.
That's one line. Performer.
Municipalities.
Anyway, we'll check na lang baka malang baka masugat. Sabi ko sa ako ba tayo ano na ha 5 Oo. Ito pa naman. Kasi seminar naman sila. Meron din.
Patikul.
Sulu para
baka ito may dalaw.
One lang. Ilan lang ah. Sulatan kahapon.
Ay, kaya malita. Harap. Pag-suspense. Grabe ang wala. Ano lang siya? Wala. Ano sa over.
Rainbows.
Akong tay, kailan ba? Wala session.
Pati ko.
Your Honors, we failed to find the COCs for the province. Wait.
Pero hindi, ano yan eh. Hindi, baka naman kako meron. Baka nandiyan. Ito, hindi.
Please double check.
Ito.
Let's take another look.
Ay, hindi.
Municipality.
Ito.
Ito.
Sangguniang Panlalawigan.
Sa akin si Sabu. Ako mag-agawin ko nga eh. Party list. Kulang si Martin.
Kasi may party list.
Oh, here.
Sangguniang Panlalawigan.
Ito.
Check din kayo, di ba?
See,
Check din sila.
you know what? Chairman,
Sabihin na natin. Wala.
Your Honors, we failed to find the COCs for the province.
thank you very much, Your Honors. I would, again, out of frustration, my gosh, as I said, no, it is such a simple duty of the PES, and it's a constitutionally mandated duty of the Comelec to deliver the provincial COCs to the Senate so that we may canvass them on time during the National Board of Canvassers and Joint Session of Congress. How difficult is that to do? As a matter of fact, my co-chair, the Comelec is now in the Senate trying to apply for confirmation under the Commission on Appointments. How can we confirm them? They can even deliver to us today the COCs needed to canvass the votes for President and Vice President. My goodness. May I know, are there any high-level representatives from the Comelec here today? May you make yourself known, proceed towards the committee, and state your name and rank in the Commission appointment and the Comelec Commission election.
Good morning, Your Honors. I am Attorney Helen Aguila Flores, the Deputy Executive Director for Administration, sir.
Ma'am, we thank you for coming today. may you explain to us the possible reasons why in the areas of Mandaluyong, Sulu, Sultan Kudarat, Surigao del Sur, and Pampanga, in the canvassing that we had yesterday, that they failed to include the COCs of the provincial results of the president and vice presidential elections when they delivered to us in the Senate these ballot boxes.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. In the course of my conversations with the provincial election supervisors concerned, and in this morning with the election officer of Mandaluyong, it is a common feature of their explanation that despite their prudence in trying to organize the different copies, it is inevitable that somehow they have missed to organize that part that is intended for this August body in view of many factors, Your Honor, like lack of sleep because they continuously do the canvassing. And being a former provincial supervisor myself, Your Honor, I have also gone through that experience, and we really, really beg for your kind understanding, Your Honors, please, regarding such omission or shortcoming on the part of our field officers who are most of the time under pressure, Your Honor, during the canvassing.
No, I totally understand the pressure that you go through because we're all elected officials. So at one point in time, I was also in the local level as a congressman. So, but however, ma'am, this is only once every 6 years. We don't even do this midterm because the results of the senators are delivered to Comelec, National Canvassing Board. So, ito po every 6 years lamang. And we don't want to delay the process. This is our democracy at stake here. And we want to make an accurate count. We do not want to disenfranchise any province. Because really, if you look at the results, masyado malaking agwat, we can proceed with the canvass and disregard provinces because it will not affect ranking for number 1, number 2, number 3. But we do not want to disenfranchise any province or any vote of any candidate. So, ma'am, in this particular situation for Sulu, can we order the Comelec to immediately locate the PES for the province of Sulu, and may I add also the city of Mandaluyong, and report immediately online on Zoom and do what we did yesterday for the 3 provinces?
We will do that, Your Honor. Attorney Juliet Villar of Mandaluyong City is on her way now to her office to locate the COC, and she promised to come here this morning to bring the COC, Your Honor.
And ma'am, I hope this does not happen again, ma'am. Because
We are hoping
in the
so too, Your
2028
Honor.
elections, siguro naman simple instructions na lang. We don't need the returns from the municipalities or the other areas of jurisdiction. We only need 2 documents, ma'am, sealed in a ballot box, delivered. No, I don't want to lecture you on the process, but as chairman of this historic Board of Canvassers, National Board of Canvassers, I'm sure my co-chair shares the same sentiments. So let us now let's not find the fault, let's look for solutions, and we direct you to produce the documents as well as the explanations of the PES within the hour, ma'am, because we want to wrap up by lunchtime.
Well understood, Your Honor. We will do that, Your Honor.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman, on the part of the House, we share the same frustration, and we hope that the Comelec now will actively take part in locating the PESs. We've had to resort to our own contacts with our fellow legislators here to locate these election supervisors. We enjoin the Comelec officers in charge here to do that, as that is their duty and that's why they are here. And so as not to afford further delay, we shall defer the canvass of Sulu, and we shall now direct the Secretary General and the Senate Secretary to open the ballot box of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and to compare the contents therein, with that of which was electronically transmitted through our consolidation and canvassing system in Congress.
Riyadh ba yan?
Dalawa din.
Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
All right.
Lahat.
Great.
Lahat na.
Thank you. See you next. Yeah, sige. I lay the credit. Applying for confirmation.
There are two boxes from Saudi Arabia. We're opening it now. The first ballot box contains several envelopes, which are actually election returns. Let's try to open the other. Let's try to open the second ballot box and see if the COCs are found therein. We have the brown envelope purportedly containing the COC addressed to Congress. We're now opening it. City.
Hindi, Saudi Arabia.
Mr. Chair, we have examined the COCs from the Middle East and Africa's Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for President and Vice President, and we find that there are no discrepancies, and we are satisfied that they are duly executed and authentic.
We take note of the observations of our esteemed colleague on the due execution and authenticity of the documents held in the ballot box therein. We now direct the certificate of canvass for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to be included in the canvass, and the Senate Secretary and the Secretary General be directed to read the results.
COC from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for President Abelia 2828, De Guzman 3030, Dumagoso 2372-2372, Gonzales 31, Lacson 707-707, Agundato 553-553, Marcos 49,483-49483, Montemayor 9, Pacquiao 382-382, Robredo 9,136-9136.
Certificate of canvass for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. For Vice President, Atienza 4646, Bello 3232, David 3, Duterte 51,928, 51928, Lopez 6, Ong 2,554, 2554, Pangilinan 6,440, 6440, Serapio 7, Soto 1,605, 1605.
We now direct the Senate Secretary and the Secretary General to open the ballot box of the province of Maguindanao and to compare the contents held therein with that of which was transmitted to us electronically. A printed copy thereof will be furnished to the panel for comparison.
We're opening the ballot box from the province of Maguindanao, and we're breaking the plastic seal found inside the box. There's an envelope and with serial number 41011056, duly signed.
Less pressure.
Electronic.
Electronic.
Electronic yun.
Maguindanao.
Maguindanao.
Tago box. Meron.
Wala mag-rap? Ano pang gusto? Ito na ako.
Oo, yes. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, we have examined the COCs from Maguindanao for President and Vice President, and we find that there are no discrepancies. And we are satisfied that they are duly executed and authentic.
Thank you very much, dear colleagues. Therefore, there be no other objections, manifestations, nor observations. I move that the canvas of the certificate of canvas rather for the province of Maguindanao be included in the canvas and ask the Secretary and Secretary General to read the results of the province.
38 canvas from the province of Maguindanao for President Abelia, 1,652,1652. De Guzman, 603,603. Dumagoso, 24,904, 24904. Gonzales, 1,190, 1190. Lacson, 2,656, 2656. Agundato, 10,486, 10486. Marcos, 310,545, 310545. Montemayor, 416,416. Pacquiao, 13,863, 13863. Robredo, 267,894, 267894.
Certificate of canvas for Maguindanao for Vice President Atienza 1,445, 1445. Bello 831, 831. David 530, 530. Duterte 583,585, 583, 585. Lopez 1,519, 1519. Ong 3,173, 3173. Pangilinan, 22,107, 22107. Serapio, 953, 953. Soto, 10,590, 10590.
The Chair directs the Senate Secretary and the Secretary General to open the ballot box of Basilan Province and to compare the contents of the manually transmitted COC with that which was electronically transmitted to the House through the consolidation and canvassing system. A printed copy is furnished to the panel.
One ballot box from the province of Basilan, purportedly containing the COCs from that province.
She explained naman yesterday.
Ito na.
We're breaking the plastic, self-locking plastic seal found inside the box.
Aabot yan.
And there's one envelope with the seal number 4100,960.
Tatanong kasi kung they will be made to explain the credit.
Basilan.
Mr. Chair, after examining the COCs from the province of Basilan for President and Vice President, we find that there are no discrepancies and we are satisfied that they are duly executed and authentic.
We note our esteemed colleague's observations and that there are no objections to that we examine, and we hereby direct that the certificate of canvass for the province of Basilan be included in the canvass, and the Senate Secretary and the Secretary General be directed to read the results.
From the province of Basilan for President, Abelia 586,586, De Guzman 162,162, Dumagoso 3,823,3823, Gonzales 315,315, Lacson 750,750, Agundato 3,923,3923, Marcos 147,121, 147,121, Montemayor 126,126, Pacquiao 4,074, 4074, Robredo 51,511, 51511.
Certificate of canvass for Basilan for Vice President, Atienza 389,389, Bello 211,211, David 122,122, Duterte 175,991, 175,991, Lopez 398,398, Ong 918,918, Pangilinan 20,520, 20520, Serapio 238,238, Soto 7,671, 7671.
The Senate Secretary and the Secretary General are hereby directed to open the ballot box of Manila and to compare the contents of the manually transmitted COCs with that which was electronically transmitted through our canvassing consolidation system in the House.
We're opening 2 ballot boxes. And on the first box, we found several documents. Manila pa naman. Tondo.
Okay.
Pero naman mamaya tatay.
Wala na? Can you
Open it.
open?
Just show the 2 ballot boxes on. we found in the two ballot boxes were statement of votes for
Mr.
Tondo.
Chair, for the City of Manila, they only contain the statement of votes and we cannot find the COCs in the two ballot boxes, Mr. Chair.
Again, to avoid the further delay, but I believe the sentiments of both chairs have been earlier manifested. I understand that the Comelec knows their duty now to contact the election officer in Manila, ASAP. For the time being, we shall defer the canvass of Manila, and we now proceed to the canvass of Cebu City. The Secretary General and the Senate Secretary are hereby directed to open the ballot box of Cebu City and to compare the contents therein with that which was electronically transmitted. Mr. Chairman.
Yes, what can we do, Mr. Chairman? We can only do our job of counting. The documents are not here. We have no choice but to defer. And again, instruct the Comelec representatives that are here to get in touch with the city election supervisor of Manila. Please make him or her report to us immediately and bring the documents that are needed and required. Thank you.
Cebu City.
The COC for the province of Cebu.
We are now going to canvass Cebu City. City.
And what's this?
Parang duplicate copy. Ito yung another copy. Duplicate copy lang.
Are they the same? The same.
Mr. Chair, we have examined the COCs for the City of Cebu and we find no discrepancies. And we are satisfied that they were duly executed and authentic, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, dear colleagues. With that, there being no other observation, manifestation, or objection, the chair directs that the certificate of canvass for the city of Cebu be included in the canvass, and we ask the secretary and the secretary general to read the results of the city of Cebu.
Certificate of canvass from the city of Cebu for President Abelia 1,376, 1,376. De Guzman 1,187, 1,187. Tumagoso 22,478, 22478. Gonzales 1,056, 1056. Lacson 12,567, 12567. Magundato 569, 569. Marcos 344,876, 344876. Montemayor 716, 716. Pacquiao 50,145, 50145. Robredo 160,890, 160890.
Certificate of canvass for the City of Cebu for Vice President Atienza 2,973, 2973. Bello 992, 992. David 673, 673. Duterte 382,498, 382,498. Lopez 1,239, 1239. Ong 15,945, 15945. Pangilinan 84,284, 84284. Serapio 709, 709. Soto 100,883, 100883.
We now direct the Senate Secretary and the Secretary General to open the ballot box from Davao City and to compare the contents of the manually transmitted COCs with that which was electronically transmitted to the House through the consolidation canvassing system. A printed copy will be furnished there.
We found a brown envelope with serial number 410395, duly signed.
Opening. Check. Hash code, thumbprint. City of Davao.
Mr. Chair, we have examined the certificate of canvass for the City of Davao for President and Vice President, and we find no discrepancies, and we are satisfied that they are duly executed and authentic.
Thank you very much, dear colleague. If there are no other observations, manifestations, or objections, we move that the certificate of canvass for the City of Davao be included in the canvass and ask the Secretary and Secretary General to read the results of the elections.
Certificate of canvass from the City of Davao for President Abelia, 2,262, 2262. De Guzman, 894, 894. Dumagoso, 6,839, 6839. Gonzales, 1,227, 1227. Lacson, 7,448, 7448. Magundato, 2,242, 2242. Marcos, 649,725, 649,725. Montemayor, 682, 682. Pacquiao, 14,319, 14319. Robredo, 31,961, 31961.
Certificate of canvass for the City of Davao for Vice President. Atienza, 820, 820. Bello, 600, 600. David, 294, 294. Duterte, 688,065, 688,065. Lopez, 2009, 2009. Ong, 4,023, 4023. Pangilinan, 11,072, 11072. Serapio, 413, 413. Soto, 12,398, 12398.
Thank you. We now direct our Secretary General and our Senate Secretary to open the ballot box from Taguig City, Pateros, and compare the contents therein with that which was electronically transmitted to the House through the consolidation and canvassing system. A printed copy will be furnished.
Taguig Pateros, City Board of Canvassation. We're opening the COC from Taguig City. Ballot box.
Pateros nandito.
Pateros.
Pateros.
Taguig Pateros.
Yun siguro.
Taguig City, Pateros.
Iba ba yun? Ito muna, ma'am. Taguig Pateros. Pateros daw muna.
Isa lang yun, sir. It's the same.
Okay.
Magkasama yun.
Hyphenate.
Leave.
Session Hall, Pateros.
If okay yung resolution.
City.
Check natin.
Check natin.
Yep.
Taguig City dash Pateros.
Ano nakalagay?
City
Ayun na.
Certificate of Canvas.
Baka nandun sa kabila.
Oo nga, no?
That's Taguig. You have to open the other
Combine
box.
nata eh.
Pateros.
Ha?
Isa lang daw po yung...
Hindi nga po. Tingnan nyo po. City of
City of
Taguig.
Taguig.
Municipality of Pateros. It's different. So you have to open the other box.
So
Or
tigil
get the ano first.
Nandun na.
sa electronic, isa lang daw.
So, tanungin ka siguro yung ano, Comelec.
Iba yung figures.
Magkaiba.
Magkaiba.
Ito yung Pateros, iba yung...
Ito Pateros eh. Iba yung figure. Tinitignan po. Sir, tinitignan po natin.
Kaya lang, dalawa yung...
Yan yung senior, ito yung ano yung South
Mahiwalay ha? Sa atin isa lang.
you know,
Ayan.
Session Hall,
Ayan.
Pateros. Pero
Kung mag-add lang.
Ito yung match nito.
Add lang. Fine.
ito yun.
237.
Ewan ko.
Hindi rin. Hindi
Wala
rin
ng paper
match.
committee.
790.
Ano need na?
Baka naman i-a-add.
Gawin natin ng paraan para
Dalawa. Combine.
Electronic. Kayo,
What do you have there?
Combine.
Baka mali lang yung check
natin susunod. Ako, dali-pali ko na. Kung pwede.
Baka mali lang yung checklist.
Kung pwede.
Yung Vice President.
I-Viber muna sa atin. I-attest electronically, di ba?
So let's canvas both. Let's canvas both.
Viber sa atin. At ano,
Why don't we call for both?
mag-zoom para ma-canvas natin. Okay? Pa-on the way na lang natin yung physical.
Yes, Your Honors, included in the ballot boxes, if I'm not mistaken, just correct me if I'm wrong, you have the COCs for Taguig and COCs for Pateros, is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So both are there.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
If that's the case, we will also ask for the electronic copy of both, so that we can canvass both immediately.
We need the electronic copy, Mr. Chair, of Taguig City. We only have Pateros.
Then after that, immediately.
electronic.
We can go back.
Sa magpa-partial.
Kung ready sila mag-zoom.
How do you say combine? It's a different area.
Agad-agad. To coordinate. I-Viber sa secretary. Most section.
Maybe again ask Comelec to proceed to the National Board of Canvassers table, because we have a query. The situation is we have COCs for the city of Taguig and the municipality of Pateros, but yung electronically
Transmitted.
sent document to us is a combination of Taguig and Pateros. How do we now
Mr. Chair, I'm
verify
sorry. May I
the
correct?
authenticity of the documents if it is two different documents?
Mr. Chair,
Yes?
the COC of Pateros, which was electronically delivered,
Delivered, transmitted.
and the one that has been physically delivered are identical.
Okay, for Pateros.
For
So we
Pateros.
proceed to canvass that.
Yes, we only have Pateros, Mr. Chair, but we don't have Taguig City. The
Okay.
electronic printout.
Now, my question to our server, the IT personnel here, do we have the electronically transmitted COCs of Taguig?
Sir, we do not have.
Go ahead, please.
We do not have We do not have the returns for, individual returns for Taguig and Pateros, sir. In the CCS system, we can see Taguig City dash Pateros. combined.
When you say combined, the numbers are also combined. Like for president, they counted Taguig and Pateros together as one. It didn't differentiate that one is Pateros and one is Taguig.
We cannot differentiate that, sir. Perhaps, sir, we can ask Comelec to answer that question.
Okay, may we ask the Comelec now? We direct the Comelec to please explain. Ma'am? Tamang-tama, nandito pa naman yung senador natin ng taga-Taguig. May we ask them to explain? May you explain why that is so, ma'am?
Your Honor, from my knowledge, Taguig Pateros is a district and it is canvassed by a district board of canvassers. But please give me a few minutes to verify with our operations. But from what I know, it is canvassed by a district board of canvassers.
Kasi Pateros lang yung
Okay.
electronic.
Mr.
Shall
Chair?
we'll approach to inspect as well.
Malaki 499.
Baka magkali kasi this one is 488. District City of Taguig. This is Pateros. Ang ibang lugar. Sabi nila.
What did we receive?
Taguig City has Pateros.
Which is identical.
The Comelec.
Okay. Now,
And then we have
we don't have a problem with Pateros. Now we have
physical
Taguig. So we have to generate the electronic COC of
Check dyan.
I think it's electronic. Look at this, Mama.
Kukulang yung vote.
Oh, you see.
This is
You look at the votes. This is Pateros.
Which is absolutely correct.
Correcto.
As a municipality.
Manual, electronic.
Sir. Kudarat.
Sabi niyo Taguig Pateros, di ba?
Mandaluyong. Wala pa. Wala pa si Mandaluyong.
It is actually just a matter of labeling. When we looked at the other documents that we have, when you combine the two votes for Taguig and Pateros, it is equal to, or if you count the votes of Taguig and Pateros and combine them, it is the same number as the source document that we have now, the COCs.
Yes.
But it is labeled as Pateros to authenticate that document that it is Taguig and Pateros. We now ask the Comelec to get in touch with their city officer, the city election officer, to come on online and take their oath, put on record that the document is a combination of Taguig and Pateros so that we may proceed to canvass the two areas. Okay. So, ma'am, please, attorney, call up the officer. If they can come online as soon as possible, we will accommodate them. For the meantime, while we are waiting for the officers, may we defer the canvassing of Taguig and Pateros.
Okay.
And proceed, your
The
chairman.
Senate Secretary, the Secretary General are hereby directed to set aside and defer the Taguig City Pateros ballot box, and now to open the ballot box of Canada, Ottawa, Canada, and to compare the contents therein with that which was electronically transmitted to the House of Representatives through the consolidation and canvassing system. So again, we shall, for the time being, until the election officers of Taguig City Pateros are online to attest to the conditions that have allowed us to defer for the time being, we will now set aside the ballot box of Taguig and now proceed to Canada. Please open the ballot box of Canada for the canvass.
Pag malagkit yung Canada, may maple syrup. May maple syrup.
Ang malagkit lang yung ballot box, may maple syrup.
Touch? Maraming problema. Okay, inside. Let's go down the side.
We have now opened the ballot box from Canada. And inside is an envelope with paper seal number 038938, properly signed by the chairperson and the members of the board.
President. Vice President.
Meron pa tayong ano, guys, meron pa tayong ano, yung overseas. Na manually counted.
Mr. Chair, we have examined the COCs for Canada and we find no discrepancies. And we are satisfied that they are duly executed and authentic, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, my dear colleague. With that, no other observation, manifestation, or objections. The chair directs the certificate of canvass for the votes of our OFW brothers and sisters in Canada to be canvassed and ask the Secretary and Secretary General to read the results of the election.
Certificate of canvass from Canada. For President, Abella, votes garnered 21-1. De Guzman, 23-3. Dumagoso, 1,465-1,465. Gonzales, 29-9. Lacson, 455-455. Mangondato, 3. Marcos, 19,872-19872. Montemayor, 9. Pacquiao, 379-379. Robredo, 9,411. 9411.
Canada. For Vice President, Atienza, 83, Bello, 4646, David, 5, Duterte, 20,363, 20363, Lopez, 1414, Ong, 1,719, 1719, Pangilinan, 7,981, 7981, Serapio, 10, 10, Soto, 1,367.
We now direct the Secretary General and the Senate Secretary to open the ballot box of the United States of America and to compare the contents therein and to compare it with that which was electronically transmitted to the House through our consolidation canvassing system.
Opening now the box from the United States of America.
Call them na. That would be good. Pero tatlo lang. Or nandito.
We have opened the envelope, and we now have the certificate of canvass for President and Vice President.
For Mandaluyong, we can defer to call. We can call the three, una, and then Mandaluyong, para we can canvass. Sulu na lang, tsaka Pateros.
Mr. Chair, we have examined the COCs for the United States of America and we find no discrepancies. And we are satisfied that they are authentic and duly executed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, my dear colleague. With that, no other observations, manifestations, or objections. I move that we direct the certificate of canvass for our OFW votes in the United States of America to be included in the canvass and ask the Secretary and Secretary General to read the results of the elections there.
Certificate of canvass from the United States of America. For President, Abella, votes garnered 60, 6-0. De Guzman, 69, 6-9. Dumagoso, 4,763, 4,763. Gonzales, 41, 4-1. Lacson, 1,290, 1,290. Mangondato, 15, 1-5. Marcos, 35,228, 35228. Montemayor, 40, 40. Pacquiao, 1,455, 1455. Robredo, 32,319, 32319.
United States of America. For Vice President, Atienza, 480, 480. Bello, 166, 166. David, 2424. Duterte, 36,421. 36421. Lopez, 5555. Ong, 5,549. 5549. Pangilinan, 27,630. 27630. Serapio, 2828. Soto, 4,511, 4511.
The ballot box of Israel is hereby directed to be opened by the Secretary General and the Senate Secretary and to compare the contents held therein with that which was electronically transmitted. Thank you. Israel.
We have now the ballot box from Israel with the envelope inside with seal and signed by the board chairperson and members of the board.
Mandaluyong.
President. Vice President.
Lunch break time. You can find Sulu.
Mr. Chair, we have examined the COCs from Israel and we find no discrepancies. And we are satisfied that they are duly executed and authentic, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, my dear colleague. With that, no other observation, manifestation, or objections. We direct the certificate of canvass for the OFW votes in Israel to be included in the canvass as Secretary and the Secretary General to read the results.
Certificate of canvass for Israel. For President, Abella, votes garnered 2. De Guzman, 1. Dumagoso, 265,265. Gonzales, 2. Lacson, 53,53. Mangundato, 0. Marcos, 6,447, 6,447. Montemayor, 1. Pacquiao, 67,67. Robredo, 1,003, 1,003.
Israel, for Vice President. Atienza, 6. Bello, 1. David, 1. Duterte, 6,359, 6,359. Lopez, 0. Ong, 556, 556. Pangilinan, 668, 668. Serapio, 2. Soto, 206, 206.
Pampanga. Sultan Kudarat.
We now proceed with the canvassing of votes for the United Arab Emirates. May we now proceed to open the ballot box and ask the IT officers to give a copy of the electronically transmitted COCs and compare both.
We are now opening the ballot box from the United Arab Emirates. Inside is a brown envelope with paper seal number 0389399, signed by the chairperson and members of the board.
Yung Lanao del Sur, pwede na mag-coordinate. Lanao Sur, wala. Yung Lanao Sur, nandiyan na. Yes.
President. Vice President.
The COCs of the United Arab Emirates have no discrepancies, and the COCs are deemed regular and authentic.
Alam na niya. Saka kaya niya. So wala nang
Okay. Okay. With no other observations, manifestations, or objections, the chair directs that the certificate of canvass for the votes of our OFW brothers and sisters United Arab Emirates be submitted and included in the canvass, and ask Secretary General to read the results.
Certificate of canvass for the United Arab Emirates. For President, Abella, votes garnered 40,40. De Guzman, 44,44. Dumagoso, 2,736, 2,736. Gonzales, 63,63. Lacson, 1,409, 1,409. Mangundato, 68,68. Marcos, 76,819, 76,819. Montemayor, 25,25. Pacquiao, 471, 471. Robredo, 15,260, 15,260.
United Arab Emirates for Vice President, Atienza, 65, 65, Bello, 55, 55, David, 7, Duterte, 79,925, 79925, Lopez, 11, 11, Ong, 2,765, 2765, Pangilinan, 11,680, 11680, Serapio, 110, 10, Soto, 2,286, 2286.
The Senate Secretary and the Secretary General are hereby directed to open the ballot box from Cagayan de Oro City and to compare the contents therein with that which was electronically transmitted. The COCs
Mabigat. We are opening 2 ballot boxes from Cagayan de Oro City. As we cut the seal of the first box. Oh. So we open the second ballot box as well.
Anong maliwa? Paano bang canvas ito? Anong salimawa?
Mr. Chair, for the city of Cagayan de Oro, it's missing.
Oh, missing? Cagayan de Oro?
What we have here?
Both COCs
So
for
for the
president
record-
and vice president are missing.
For the record, the COCs as well of the President and Vice President for the city of Cagayan de Oro are missing. May we again direct the members of the Comelec that are here present to get in touch with the city election officer and to explain immediately again within the hour, Your Honors. With that, we move to defer canvassing of the city of Cagayan de Oro.
The Secretary General and the Senate Secretary are hereby now directed to open the ballot box of the People's Republic of China as we defer Cagayan de Oro City.
Kasama yung lokal.
Dami yan. If you combine all that, I mean, if you combine all what we had deferred because of that, Taguig, meron naman. Oh. Tatlo.
Alam mo, sa dinabi-dabi ko, meron
Oh. 0.4.
sa dinabi-dabi na nila, ba't wala pa rin? Galing nga na pagkasya na rin. Ang hirap balik, no? 30 minutes later. Magdadaga.
Bata natin guys.
Grabe, nakatalagang dalawang balik pa.
Ay, si Paris.
Imagine na ito niya lahat. Oo.
Ano si Nani? Nabi, di ba nandun din sila, di ba? Pambi.
So, do we, China? Kasi yung mga ano, pakasama mo.
Yes, Manu Ronnie, thank you so much for your most appreciated. We're winding up our canvas here. We see the president-elect. Absolutely. Yes.
China.
Yes. Yes.
Wait.
The Secretary General and the Secretary of the Senate are hereby directed to open the ballot box from Hong Kong, People's Republic of China. Yeah. So that's why we're very happy.
We are now opening the ballot box from Hong Kong, People's Republic of China.
EVM knows what to do. Thank you so much.
We have two envelopes. The first one has a paper seal number 0759828, signed by the chairperson and board members. And the other envelope has a paper seal number 0759831, also signed by the chairperson and board members.
Bakit hindi mo?
Check. Code.
For the COCs of the People's Republic of China for both President and Vice President, there are no discrepancies. The COCs are authentic and regular.
Thank you very much, dear colleague. There being no other observations, manifestations, or objections, the chair directs a certificate of canvass from the votes in the People's Republic of China to be included in the canvass, and asks Secretary and Secretary General to read the results.
Certificate of canvass for People's Republic of China for President Abella, votes garnered 2929, De Guzman 1515, Dumagoso 2,288, 2288, Gonzales 3636, Lacson 372, 372, Mangondato 6, Marcos 58,160, 58160, Montemayor 43, 43, Pacquiao 648, 648, Robredo 9,059, 9059.
People's Republic of China, Vice President, Atienza, 54, 54, Bello, 13, 13, David, 8, Duterte, 58,478, 58478, Lopez, 6, Ong, 3,365, 3365, Pangilinan, 6,875, 6875, Serapio, 7, Soto, 1,583, 1583.
Mr. Chairman, we are ready now to canvass the recently concluded Lanao del Sur special elections that was just completed at 4 a.m. in terms of the transmission. We shall now ask that our Sec-Gen issue the oath, to administer the oath to the election officer of Lanao. We now have printed copies of the Viber Provincial Certificate of Canvass for both the President and the Vice President. And shall now call on our election supervisor via Zoom. And if the officer is online, Attorney Joyce Moran.
Yes, good afternoon. I am Attorney Joyce Moran, the Provincial Election Supervisor of Lanao del Sur.
Yes, you are recognized. The section will administer the oath.
Please raise your right hand.
Section.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth?
Yes, I swear to tell the truth.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth in this joint committee proceedings of the House of Representatives and the Senate of the Philippines?
Yes, I swear to tell the truth.
Please state your name and other personal circumstances.
I am Attorney Joyce Moran. I am the Provincial Election Supervisor of Lanao del Sur.
Thank you, Attorney Moran. You may put down your hand. And we now have with us right now. Yes, Attorney Moran, you may put down your right hand. The oath is done. We have with us copies of what was Viber to our Secretariat, the Provincial District Certificate of Canvass for the May 9, 2022 national elections for Lanao del Sur, for the presidential candidate and the vice presidential candidate. Will you attest to the authenticity of the documents that we have that you had vibered, and to the signature and the thumb mark placed on the second page for the vice presidential and on the third page of the presidential COC?
Yes, I attest to the authentication, the authenticity rather, of the certificate of canvass for president sent through Viber, and as also to the signatures and the thumb marks on the third page of the COC for president, and authenticity of the COC for vice president, as well as the signatures and the thumb marks placed on the second page of the COC for vice president.
We will now direct our section, our Senate Secretary, and our panel to examine the same and to determine the due execution, authenticity, and the regularity of the COCs.
Yes, Mr. Chair, the electronic copy of the COC from Lanao del Sur and the Viber copy have no discrepancies, Mr. Chair.
Since there are no objections to the documents, authenticity, its due execution, and regularity, we now hereby direct that the canvass of the Lanao del Sur elections for the president and vice president be included in the canvass, and that the SecGen and Secretary General and the Senate Secretary read the results.
Certificate of canvass for Lanao del Sur. For President, Abella, votes garnered 810, 810. De Guzman, 525, 525. Dumagoso, 29,880, 29880. Gonzales, 836, 836. Lacson, 1,759, 1759. Mangondato, 180,131, 180,131. Marcos, 145,155, 145,155. Montemayor, 374, 374. Pacquiao, 7,057, 7057. Robredo, 126,326, 126,326.
Province of Lanao. For Vice President, Atienza, 2,845, 2845. Bello, 946, 946. David, 448, 448. Duterte, 341,258, 341,258. Lopez, 1,505, 1505. Ong, 27,928, 27928. Pangilinan, 53,958, 53958. Serapio, 1,976, 1976. Soto, 28,104, 28104.
Mr. Chairman, we shall direct our Secretary General and our Senate Secretary to call the election supervisors, officers of the deferred canvass of Pampanga, Surigao del Sur, Sultan Kudarat. The SecGen will be directed to administer the oath so that they can attest and to
36.
attest to the veracity and the due authenticity of the COCs in question that were deferred yesterday for the lack of the physical presence of the same in the ballot boxes. please cause the presentation of the three election officers to take their oath. Calling the election officer of Pampanga, Attorney Rama, Surigao Sur, Attorney April, and Sultan Kudarat. April din.
Miguel April.
Pwede lang, sir.
Baka related to Mayor Miguel of Coronado.
Tama.
The humor, manifest statements.
Sino missing?
Pampanga siya,
Pampanga.
sa ano ka, di ba? Sultan Kudarat.
Pampanga muna po siguro. Okay.
Lanao.
Lanao tong...
Yes.
Nakaanbas na. Ask them to
Huh?
Thank you very much, Your Honors. We appreciate the efforts of our provincial election supervisors who came all the way from different provinces to come and deliver the original COCs that was supposed to be delivered by ballot box to the Senate. May we have the list of the names? May we ask the provincial election supervisor of Pampanga to just put on record, state your name, and put on record that you had submitted the original documents.
Yes, Your Honor. I am Romel Rama, the Provincial Election Supervisor of the Province of Pampanga, and I already submitted the original copy of the COC for the President and the Vice President, Your Honor.
Thank you. For the record, please.
That's for the record, Your Honor.
Do you want to still the record? Not going to ask them. I think, I believe to hasten the proceedings, they gave an explanation last night. So I don't think it's necessary to administer the oath at this point in time. Their job today is just to deliver the COCs as they had given sufficient explanation during the video conference last night. Right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
So thank you, Attorney.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for the time.
Thank you for coming. For the province of Sultan Kudarat, ma'am?
Maayong
You are
buntag, Your Honor. I am...
April Michor Miguel.
Yes, Your Honor. Maayong buntag. Good morning to everyone. I am April Michor Miguel, the Provincial Election Supervisor for the province of Sultan Kudarat. At 5:50 this morning, I physically delivered the certificate of canvass for the positions of President and Vice President for the province of Sultan Kudarat, Your Honor, for the record.
Thank you very much for it's inside the ballot box according to our DepSec, Belen, and we thank you for coming here to deliver it yourself. Thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Dagan salamat, ma'am. We are just missing one from Surigao del Sur, after which we'll proceed with Mandaluyong so that we can already canvass the city of Mandaluyong. Okay, we'll give him a few minutes. Papasok na daw.
Mandaluyong is here now also.
The guy from Surigao del Sur. Dala din niya. It's a lady. Ayan. You have to confirm na talagang nandiyan. Yes.
Sabi ni Kong.
Being escorted by the representative of Surigao del Sur to make sure that she arrives on time. Maybe when I recognize the Provincial Election Supervisor of Surigao del Sur, Attorney April Joy Balano.
Good afternoon, Your Honors. Mr. Chairperson, good afternoon.
Yes, you just like to state for the record your name and the reason why you had come here this morning.
Yes, my name is Attorney April Joy Balano, and for the record, I come here this morning to physically deliver the authentic copy of the Provincial Certificate of Canvass for President and Vice President for the province of Surigao del Sur.
We thank you for that, ma'am. And now we'd like to direct the Secretariat to open as well the ballot boxes of both Surigao del Sur and Sultan Kudarat to affirm that indeed the original COCs are within the ballot box. Sana naman nandiyan na po yung COCs. But again, we thank you, ma'am.
Thank you also, Your Honor.
I understand you have flights back to Mindanao.
Yes,
So
Your
we
Honor.
don't want to delay you any further for your flights.
Thank you so much, Your Honor, for the kindest understanding.
Thank you very much. Okay?
The section is directed to open the Surigao del Sur ballot box for the examination by the Senate Secretary, Secgen, and the panel.
Before us is the ballot box from the province of Surigao del Sur, and we are opening it and inspecting the contents. It has a brown envelope containing the certificate of canvass for the province of Surigao del Sur for the position of president.
Yes, for the record, ladies and gentlemen, we had already canvassed these provinces, so we just want to ascertain that these are authentic documents, copies of the COCs.
Could we ask our election officer to look at the document and to see that the thumb mark is hers and that the signature is hers? So she can attest to the authenticity of the document.
Your Honors, the signature appearing above my name is my signature as well as the right thumb mark, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And for Vice President also, Your Honor, the third page above my name is my signature as well as the right thumb mark, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay? So it is authentic and duly delivered to the National Board of Canvassers. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am April. We'd like to also open the ballot box and direct Secretary to open the ballot box of Sultan Kudarat. And maybe we could ask also the election officer of Sultan Kudarat to ascertain the authenticity of these documents. Please proceed, Sultan Kudarat.
Sultan Kudarat.
Pampanga din. Hindi mo sa kanila yung Pampanga.
And before us here is now the ballot box from the province of Sultan Kudarat. contains an envelope with the certificates of canvass for President and Vice President.
Dito mo na basta. Next, tapos signature. Check. Next one, Vice President. Next. Patanong na yung signature ng boss ko siya talaga.
Okay. We have the affirmative reaction from both the Provincial Election Supervisor and our colleagues, members of the National Board of Canvassers. Therefore, maraming salamat po, ma'am. Thank you. So it is now... Yes, please.
Your Honor, the thumbprint and the signature appearing on the certificate of canvass is my signature and my thumb mark.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, it's deemed submitted. That's for the President and Vice President, just ascertain both.
For the COC of Vice President, the thumb mark and the signature appearing on the certificate is my signature and thumb mark, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Attorney. So with that, it is deemed submitted to the committee, to the National Board of Canvassers, the documents coming from Sultan Kudarat, COCs. We will proceed now with the province of Pampanga.
So we are now opening the envelope from the province of Pampanga. It is sealed with paper seal number 4038166, signed by the chairperson and board members.
We present the COCs to the Provincial Election Supervisor to ascertain the authenticity of the signatures and thumb marks.
Your Honor, I confirm that the signature appearing on the COC for the President in the province of Pampanga, as well as the thumbprint appearing thereon, is my signature and thumbprint, Your Honor. And for the COC of the Vice President for the province of Pampanga, the signature and thumbprint appearing thereon are my signature and thumbprint, Your Honor.
Thank you very much to the Provincial
sir.
Election Supervisor.
Thank you, sir.
Therefore, the documents, the COCs from Pampanga deemed submitted to the committee, to the National Board of Canvassers.
Yes, sir.
Let's proceed with the City of Mandaluyong. We request the City Election Supervisor for the City of Mandaluyong. May you state for the record, ma'am, your name and the reason why you had come to today, present yourself to the National Board of Canvassers.
Mr. Chairman, we will also call the Secretariat to recall the ballot box of Mandaluyong City for the certificate of canvass that were manually transmitted to be verified as well.
Yes. Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Attorney Juliet Villar, the Election Officer of Mandaluyong City, and at the same time, the Chairman of the City Board of Canvassers of Mandaluyong City in connection with the May 9, 2022 national and local elections, Your Honor. Your Honor, I recall we submitted the COCs for the intended for the PICC and intended for the Congress on the night of May 12, 2022. However, I noticed that my staff just placed it in ordinary carton box. So I told them to place it in the yellow box instead. It was during the transfer from the ordinary carton box to the respective yellow ballot boxes that the COC for the President and Vice President might have been included in the yellow box for the PICC, where the COCs for the senators and the party list are being canvassed, Your Honor. It is for this reason that the ballot box intended for this joint committee, we inadvertently not included the COC for the President and the Vice President. So we submitted this morning, Your Honor, the COCs to the receiving committee for the President and the Vice President, Your Honor.
So we understand, as mentioned earlier by your superior, that you are always you are in a lot of stress at that particular
Yes, Your
point in
Honor.
time, for obvious reasons. No, I'm sure you're being badgered by every candidate to make
Yes,
sure
Your
that there's
Honor.
transparency in the count. However, let's try not to make these mistakes again.
Yes, Your Honor. We
because it
apologize
delays,
for the mistake, Your
it
Honor.
delays the canvassing for very important, well, of course, position of the country, which is the president and vice president.
Yes, Your Honor.
So hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Yes,
so,
Your Honor.
yes, please proceed.
Yes. This is in my own handwriting, Your Honor. The National Board of Canvassers, May 9, 2022, national and local elections for President and Vice President through the Honorable Senate. Greetings. Respectfully submitted, the COC or Certificate of Canvass for President and Vice President for Mandaluyong City in connection with the May 9, 2022 national and local elections. May 25, 2022, signed Attorney Juliet Villar, Election Officer and Chairman for BOC Mandaluyong City.
Ma'am, may we just ascertain the authenticity of the document that you had submitted
Yes, Your Honor.
for the record so that we can proceed with the canvassing of votes for Mandaluyong?
President.
Yes, I attest, Your Honor, that the name and the thumbprint appearing on this document, the COCs for President, are our signatures, Your Honor. We signed it on the night of May 11, 2022, Your Honor. And we signed and authenticated and thumb marked all the COCs in the canvassing center, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, ma'am. For the vice presidential COCs.
For the Vice President, Your Honors, the same manifestation, we attest that the names, the signatures, and the thumb marks appearing thereon are the signatures and the thumb marks of the BOC of Mandaluyong, and we signed it on the evening of May 11, 2022, Your Honors, in the canvassing center, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So, Your Honor, my co-chair, we may proceed.
You may proceed with the canvass.
Maraming salamat po, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
for
you po.
coming.
Yeah.
Basahin na namin. Hindi pa naman hindi pa nakanda.
So reminders na lang for our friends in Comelec, ma'am, yung province of Sulu, city of Manila, Taguig, Pateros, and Cagayan de Oro City.
We're comparing.
Reminder lang yun sa Comelec.
Mr. Chair, the COCs from the City of Mandaluyong have no discrepancies for President, Vice President. The COCs are regular and authentic.
Thank you very much, my dear colleague. With no other observation, manifestation, or objections, the chair directs that the certificate of canvass for the City of Mandaluyong be included in the canvass. We ask the Secretary General and the Secretary to read the results.
Certificate of canvass for the City of Mandaluyong. For President, Abella, votes garnered 153,153. De Guzman, 323,323. Dumagoso, 7,998, 7,998. Gonzales, 218, 218. Lacson, 4,574, 4,574. Mangundato, 95, 95. Marcos, 101,625, 101,625. Montemayor, 112, 112. Pacquiao, 2,479, 2,479. Robredo, 64,654, 64054.
City of Mandaluyong for Vice President, Atienza, 291, 291, Bello, 263, 263, David, 44, 44, Duterte, 98,448, 98448, Lopez, 105, 105, Ong, 11,767, 11767, Pangilinan, 44,537, 44537, Serapio, 96, 96, Soto, 25,595, 25595.
We have, Your Honor, we have, thank you very much, dear colleagues. We have online the election supervisor for the City of Manila and for Cagayan de Oro City. For the City of Manila, maybe request the Comelec, baka pwede na lang na physically bring to, Manila naman po yan eh. There should be no reason why they cannot bring it here. It's only Metro Manila. And we can await the election supervisor to come within the hour, if possible, barring no traffic. But for the Cagayan de Oro City election supervisor, may he also get the number of our one of our members of the Secretariat so that he may send through Viber, as what we have done in the other two or the other three provinces, the COCs in his possession, so that we may canvass them, and with the explicit instruction that he send also to the National Board of Canvassers the original copy. So may we get in touch with the election supervisor of Cagayan de Oro to get in touch with our secretary of the Board of Canvassers. So how long will that take, sir? Within a few more minutes? May we proceed with the other manually counted COCs?
May we direct the Secretary General and the Senate Secretary to already come up with the next set of ballot boxes for Cambodia, Vietnam, Jordan, Papua New Guinea, Austria, Netherlands, Russia, Belgium, Turkey, France, as we begin the canvass of the manually delivered, not electronically transmitted to the Senate. So we start off with Cambodia. We direct the Secretary to bring to the table for the Secretary General and the Senate Secretary to open the ballot box of Phnom Penh, Cambodia.
OAV.
OAV.
Yes. And just a reminder before we proceed with opening Phnom Penh, Cambodia, just again a reminder to Comelec, we still have pending Sulu, the COCs of Sulu, of Manila, and we need the election officer to ascertain that the results of that we have with us for Taguig and Pateros, Taguig City and Pateros, to ascertain the authenticity of the documents, that it is a combined election result of the two areas, and attest to that. And of course, Cagayan de Oro City. So yun po, I hope they took note of that. Yun na lang ang kulang natin. Now we'll proceed with the OAV areas mentioned by our distinguished colleague. Oh, but if he can come, Taguig is so cool. Ganun na lang, he'll also take his oath, manifest that these are combined. He has to take his oath. Some documents.
Okay.
Yes. CR dito na sila. Let's ask the
As we are awaiting the canvas of the OAV, we will also now direct the Secretariat now to open the ballot boxes and to also cause the opening of the diplomatic pouches which contain the COCs in order for expediency and to save the time of our Senate Secretary and SecGen. Mayra, kami po nag Sorry. Siya nagbibiti sa palo. We will remind the Secretary General and the Senate Secretary, as well as the joint panels, that now that we are about to canvass the manually delivered COCs, the Joint Committee shall satisfy itself that the printed COC containing the special diplomatic electoral pouch physically delivered and addressed to the President of the Senate for the OAV was duly executed, signed, and thumb marked by the chairperson and members of the SBOC for the OAV. Also, the physically delivered COC contains the names of all the candidates for the President and Vice President and their corresponding votes in words and in figures, and that there exists no discrepancy between the votes for any candidates for President and Vice President in words and in figures. Please be guided accordingly.
Okay. So we are now.
Please open Cambodia for the canvas.
Before us is the ballot box from Cambodia, which we have opened, and it contains an envelope with paper seal number 1760460, signed by the chairperson and members of the board. Two packets of documents.
We read it. Ano, iba-iba?
Vice Chair. Okay. Member Secretary. Next. Words, done, figure 7, 4, 37, 1,400 left.
Mr. Chair, upon inspection of the certificate of canvass of votes for Cambodia, it appears that the signatures in the COC and the specimen signatures are the same, and there are no erasures in the votes in words, no erasures in the number of votes in figures. So everything is regular, Mr. Chair.
Our esteemed colleague, thank you, and that we direct that the certificate of canvass for Phnom Penh, Cambodia be included in the canvass, and the Senate Secretary's section be directed to read the results.
Ito po. Dito po, isa-isa lang. Certificate of Canvass from Cambodia. For President, Abella, votes garnered 7. De Guzman, 1. Dumagoso, 64. 64. Gonzales, 2. Lacson, 3737. Mangundato, 0. Marcos, 1,370. 1370. Montemayor, 0. Pacquiao, 3737. Robredo, 424. 424.
Certificate of Canvass from Cambodia. For Vice President, Atienza, 4. Belio, 4. David, 0. Duterte, 1,421. 1,421. Lopez, 0. Ong, 9595. Pangilinan, 340. 340. Serapio, 0. Soto, 7878.
Thank you. We now direct the Secretary General and the Senate Secretary to open the ballot box of Hanoi, Vietnam.
Oh, yes. We are now proceeding with the opening of the ballot box from Vietnam. Inside is an envelope with paper seal number 0760-123, signed by the chairperson and members of the board.
Double check. Chairperson, signature, same. Vice Chair, same. Member Secretary, the same. Number of votes in words. No erasure. Number of votes in figures. Okay.
Mr. Chair, upon comparison for the certificate of canvass of votes from Vietnam, it appears that the signatures in the COC and in the specimen signatures are the same, and there are no erasures in the number of votes in words and the number of votes in figures. Everything's regular, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, my honored colleague. In as much as there are no objections or discrepancies on the documents presented, the chair directs that the certificate of canvass for Hanoi, Vietnam be included in the canvass, and the Senate Secretary General be directed to read the results.
Certificate of vote for Vietnam. For President, Abella. Number of votes, 3. De Guzman, 3. Dumagoso, 33. Gonzales, 3. Lacson, 19. Mangundato, 1. Marcos, 643. Montemayor, 0. Pacquiao, 12. Robredo, 297.
Certificate of canvass for Hanoi, Vietnam. For Vice President, Atienza, 2. Bello, 7. David, 0. Duterte, 679. Lopez, 0. Ong, 50. Pangilinan, 247. Serapio, 0. Soto, 27.
The Senate Secretary and Secretary General are hereby directed to open the ballot box from Aman Jordan.
Opening now the ballot box from Jordan. Inside is a brown envelope with paper seal. 2 envelopes with paper seal. The first one has paper seal number 0389429, signed by the chairperson and board members, and paper seal number 0389432, signed by the chairperson and board members. Pero naka-forward ka ng ganito, no? Sige, ano? Parang ito yung SOB po. Hindi siya yung kaparis ng kanila na ano. Ay, iba. Tawag ko yung funding electronic. So, ano po, signature.
Chair, Vice Chair, Secretary, check. For Vice President. Chair, Vice Chair, Member, Secretary, check. Okay?
Manually counted.
The manually counted COC from the Kingdom of Jordan, the signatures of the chairman, the vice chair, and the secretary of the Special Board of Canvassers are all the same and authentic. No discrepancies noted.
Due to my colleagues' observations that there are no discrepancies and due execution of authenticity of the documents therein are in order, the chair directs that the certificate of canvass for Amma and Jordan hereby canvassed and be included in the canvass, and the Senate and Secretary General be directed to read results.
Certificate of canvass from the Kingdom of Jordan. For President, Abella, votes garnered 1. De Guzman, 0. Dumagoso, 85. Gonzales, 0. Lacson, 11. 1. Mangondato, 8. Marcos, 1,952. 1952. Montemayor, 0. Pacquiao, 11. 1. Robredo, 241. 241.
Certificate of canvass from the Kingdom of Jordan for Vice President Atienza, 3. Bello, 0. David, 0. Duterte, 2015-2015. Lopez, 1. Ong, 80. Pangilinan, 139. Serapio, 1. Soto, 54.
The Secretary General and the Senate Secretary are hereby directed to open the ballot box from Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, and to canvass the same.
Opening now the ballot box from Papua New Guinea. Inside is a brown envelope with paper seal number 0829428, signed by the chairperson and members of the board. Alright. The document has a paper seal number SN 0829427, signed by the chairperson and members as well.
Fort Morse. Chair, same signature. Check. Vice Chair. So, Member Secretary. This one here. Thank you, sir. Yes, erasures. In words. Meron? Wala. Oh. Okay. In figures. Yeah.
Mr. Chair, upon perusal of the certificate of canvass of the Papua New Guinea, it has been observed that the printed COC has been duly executed, signed, and thumb marked by the corresponding officers. That the physically delivered COC contains the names of the candidates for president, vice president, and that the votes correspond, the number of votes in numbers and in words corresponds, and there is no discrepancy in such a number of votes, Mr. Chair. Hence, the execution is regular and duly executed, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
The chair hears no objections and no discrepancies. So the chair directs that the certificate of canvass for Papua New Guinea be included in the canvass, and the Senate Secretary and Secretary General be directed to read the results.
Certificate of canvass for Papua New Guinea. For President, Abella, 1. De Guzman, 1. Domagoso, 53.53. Gonzales, 0. Lacson, 33.33. Mangundato, 0. Marcos, 844.844. Montemayor, 2. Pacquiao, 16.16. Robredo, 389.389.
Certificate of canvass from Papua New Guinea for Vice President, Atienza, 1. Bello, 0. David, 0. Duterte, 895. Lopez, 1. Ong, 105. Pangilinan, 276. Serapio, 0. Soto, 64.
The Senate Secretary and the Secretary General are hereby directed to open the ballot box of Vienna, Austria, and to canvass the same.
Opening now the ballot box for Vienna, Austria. Inside is an envelope with paper seal number 0829239, signed by the chairperson. The document has paper seal number 0829231.
Mr. Chairman, upon perusal of the certificate of canvass of votes of Vienna, Austria, the printed COC contained in the special diplomatic electoral pouch, physically delivered and addressed to the President of the Senate, members of the SBOC for OAV was duly executed, signed, and thumb marked by the chairpersons and members. And the physically delivered COC contains the names of all the candidates and for president, vice president, and their corresponding votes in words and figures, and there exists no discrepancy between the figures in words and in figures. Mr. Chair.
Noting my colleagues' positive observations and her manifestations of the regularity of the documents, the Chair directs the certificate of canvass of Vienna, Austria to be included in the canvass, and that the Senate Secretary and SecGen be directed to read the results.
Canvass, certificate of canvass for Austria. For President, Abella, votes garnered 2. De Guzman, 1. Domagoso, 75.75. Gonzales, 1. Lacson, 28.28. Mangundato, 0. Marcos, 774.774. Montemayor, 1. Pacquiao, 8. Robredo, 391.391.
Certificate of canvass for Vice President, Atienza, 3. Bello, 5. David, 1. Duterte, 808. Lopez, 1. Ong, 88. Pangilinan, 325. Serapio, 1. Soto, 58.
The SecGen and the Senate Secretary are hereby directed to open the ballot box from The Hague, Netherlands, and to canvass the same.
We are opening now the ballot box for The Hague, Netherlands. And inside is one envelope with the paper seal number 10759-409, signed by the chairman and board members, and an envelope containing the minutes of the canvassing of votes. Document inside is a paper seal number 0759407, signed by the chairperson and board members.
Mr. Chairman, upon perusal of the certificate of canvass from the Netherlands, it has been observed that it satisfies that the printed COC contained in the diplomatic electoral pouch have been duly executed, signed, and thumb marked by the chairperson and members of the SBOC for OAV. The physically delivered COC contains the names of all the candidates for president and vice president, including the corresponding votes, with no discrepancy observed in the number of votes, whether in words and in figures, Mr. Chair.
Noting the observations of my esteemed colleague, the chair hereby directs that the certificate of canvass for the Hague, Netherlands, be included in the canvass of the Senate. Secretary and Secretary General be directed to read the results.
Certificate of canvass for the Kingdom of the Netherlands. For President, Abella. Number of votes, 3. De Guzman, 4. Dumagoso, 67, 67. Gonzales, 2. Lacson, 34, 3, 4. Mangundato, 0. Marcos, 865, 865. Montemayor, 0. Pacquiao, 12, 1, 2. Robredo, 649, 649.
Certificate of canvass for the Kingdom of Netherlands for Vice President, Atienza 2, Bello 1212, David 0, Duterte 914, 914, Lopez 1, Ong 102, 102, Pangilinan 564, 564, Serapio 0, Soto 36, 36.
The Senate Secretary and the Secretary are hereby directed to open the ballot box from Moscow, Russia, and to canvass the contents therein.
We have the ballot box for Russia, and inside is an envelope with a paper seal number 0758821, signed by the chairperson. And the document also has a paper seal number 0758805, signed by the chairperson and board members.
Mr. Chair, upon inspection of the COC from Russia, the printed COCs contained in the diplomatic electoral pouch has been observed to have been duly executed, signed, and thumb marked by the chairperson and members of the SBOC for OAV. The physically delivered COC contains the names of all the candidates for president and vice president and their corresponding votes, and no discrepancy has been observed in the number of votes, whether in words and in figures. Mr. Chair.
Thank you, my esteemed colleague. Hearing no adverse observations or manifestations, the chair directs that the certificate of canvass for Moscow, Russia be included in the canvass, and the Senate Secretary and the Secretary General be directed to read results.
Certificate of canvass from Russia for President Abella. Number of votes, 2. De Guzman, 0. Domogoso, 43. Gonzales, 2. Lacson, 10. 1-0. Mangondato, 0. Marcos, 5. 1,228. 1228. Montemayor, 0. Pacquiao, 17. 17. Robredo, 102. 102.
Certificate of canvass from Russia for Vice President Atienza 3, Bello 1, David 0, Duterte 1,233, 1233, Lopez 0, Ong 5656, Pangilinan 6666, Serapio 0, Soto 41.
The Senate Secretary and the Secretary are hereby directed to open the ballot box from Brussels, Belgium, and to canvass the COCs contained therein.
We are opening now the ballot box from Belgium. Inside is an envelope with paper seal number 08290111 signed by the chairperson and board members. The document inside has also a paper seal number 08290012 signed by the chairperson and board members.
Mr. Chairman, upon inspection of the COC from Belgium, it has been observed that the printed COC contained in the special diplomatic electoral pouch was duly executed, signed, and thumb marked by the chairperson and members of the SBOC for OAV. The physically delivered COC contains the names of all the candidates for president and vice president, and that the corresponding votes of each candidate, there is no discrepancy in words and in figures, Mr. Chair.
Thank you to my esteemed colleague. There being no adverse or negative observations, the chair directs that the certificate canvass of Belgium be included in the canvass, and the Senate Secretary and Secretary General be directed to read the results.
Certificate of canvass for Belgium for President Abella, number of votes 2, De Guzman 2, Domagoso 77, Gonzales 2, Lacson 22, Mangundato 0, Marcos 958, Montemayor 1, Pacquiao 16, 16, Robredo 590.
Certificate of canvass from Belgium for Vice President Atienza 2, Bello 1, David 0, Duterte 1002, 1002, Lopez 1, Ong 9393, Pangilinan 521, 521, Serapio 1, Soto 51.
The Senate Secretary and the Secretary General are hereby directed to open the ballot box from Ankara, Turkey, to canvass the contents therein.
Okay, we shall open now the ballot box for Turkey. Inside is one envelope with paper seal number 0757422, signed by the chairperson and board members. The documents inside are also paper sealed with number 0757428, signed by the chairperson and board members. The second document also has a paper seal, 0757423, signed by the chairperson and board members.
Mr. Chairman, upon perusal of the COC from Turkey, Mr. Chair, the printed COC is deemed to have been duly executed, signed, and thumb marked by the chairperson and members of the SBOC for OAV. And the physically delivered COC contains the names of all the candidates and of President and Vice President and their corresponding votes. And no discrepancy has been observed in the number of votes in words and in figures, Mr. Chair.
The Chair, hearing no adverse manifestations or observations, hereby directs that the certificate canvass for Turkey be included in the canvass, and the Senate Secretary and the Secretary General be directed to read the results.
Certificate of canvass for Turkey for President Abella. Number of votes 0. De Guzman 1. Dumagoso 60. Gonzales 1. Lacson 14. 4. Mangundato 2. Marcos 1,357. 1357. Montemayor 0. Pacquiao 7. Robredo 228. 228.
For Vice President, certificate of canvass from Turkey, Atienza 4, Bello 1, David 0, Duterte 1,382, 1382, Lopez 0, Ong 76, Pangilinan 166, 166, Serapio 0, Soto 43, 43.
The Secretary General and the Senate Secretary be directed to now open the ballot box from Paris, France, and to canvass the contents therein.
We now have the ballot box for France. Inside is an envelope with paper seal number 0756692 signed by the chairperson and board members. The document inside has a paper seal as well, with number 0756586 signed by the chairperson and board members. Hindi.
Ano bang dapat? Ano? Egypt po sa
Wala. 39.
walang pangalan.
Walang pangalan, ma'am.
Ano ba? Egypt. Egypt. Pero ang sunod dapat Paris.
Paris, Paris. Sila nagpatang ng ma'am. Senator.
Paris, France.
Anong order dapat ang box?
Yeah.
So dapat, kasi sakto mag-Egypt. Hindi.
Paris, France, ang ano.
40. Ay, nasa
So, can we probably just set this aside later?
We shall now open the ballot box for Paris, France. Box number 40.
Mr. Chair, we have inadvertently opened the wrong box, so we will proceed with opening the box for Paris.
The envelope has a paper seal number 0759149 signed by the chairperson and board members.
At least 2 hours, yeah. Ready now?
And also,
No, there is no seal on the documents.
so salamat. Yeah, susunod mo. Ha? Bro, pag may signal mo siya. Pag may signal.
Mr. Chairman, upon inspection of the COC from Paris, France, it has been observed that the printed COC was duly executed, signed, and thumb marked by the chairperson and members of the SBOC for OAV, and that the COC contains the names of all the candidates for president and vice president and the corresponding votes in words and in figures wherein no discrepancy was observed in the figures and words. Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, dear colleagues. With that, no other observation, manifestation, or objection, we move that the certificates of canvass from the OFW votes in Paris, France be included in the canvass, and we ask the Secretary General to read the results.
Certificate of canvass for France. For President, Abella, number of votes, 3. De Guzman, 3. Domagoso, 173, 173. Gonzales, 3. Lacson, 63. Mangundato, 4. Marcos, 2,242, 2242. Montemayor, 3. Pacquiao, 19, 19. Robredo, 897, 897.
Certificate canvass from France for Vice President Atienza, 6. Belio, 7. David, 3. Duterte, 2,303, 2303. Lopez, 0. Ong, 199, 199. Pangilinan, 772, 772. Serapio, 3. Soto, 119, 119.
Mr. Chairman, we understand that the provincial election supervisor of Sulu is online. Could we now recall the deferred Sulu ballot box?
Ito yung president and vice.
Put him under oath.
True Viber.
Cute naman
Yes, sir.
ito.
Basta linaman mo yung mga
Dito naman.
Yes. Good afternoon, Mr. Election Supervisor of Sulu. Kindly identify yourself, and we ask our SecGen to administer the oath to our resource person, our election supervisor of Sulu. Naka-video ng
Ano daw sabi?
Please repeat.
Audio na lang?
Yeah, audio.
Mag-audio na lang.
Sir, mag-audio na lang po kayo. Tip ano?
Tawagan muna siguro kung pwede. By phone. By phone na lang.
CDO muna. CDO muna.
Hindi na muna ito.
In view of the intermittent signal, we defer Sulu and proceed now to the deferred canvass of Cagayan de Oro City. Is the election officer from Cagayan de Oro City online? We kindly ask our SecGen to administer the oath and to ask the election officer of Cagayan de Oro City to identify himself and give his particulars.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this joint committee proceedings of the House of Representatives and the Senate of the Republic of the Philippines?
Audio.
Yung audio, please.
I do swear to tell the truth, sir.
Please state your name and other personal circumstances.
I am Attorney Roel D. Vallador. I am the election officer of Cagayan de Oro City, sir. Good day to all the distinguished senators and the persons in Congress right now.
Okay, Mr. Election Officer, we have with us printed copies of the Viber soft copy of the Certificate of Canvass for President and Vice President. We would first like you to attest to the authenticity of the thumb mark and signature affixed to the Certificate of Canvass for both the presidential and vice presidential elections.
I do attest, sir, that those were the exact signatures and thumb marks of the members of the Board of Canvassers of Cagayan de Oro City.
Would you like to explain as to why the COCs were not included in the ballot box for the...
Yes, sir. We wholeheartedly believe that we have placed the COC along with the statement of votes in our two ballot boxes, sir. But at any rate, I don't know what, maybe by the lack of sleep and the voluminous reports, because we also have, we will be giving three different reports to the Senate, to the National Board of Canvassers, to our ARSP and Comelec. And I'm really sorry, sir, if the same was not actually included, uh, in contrast with what we believe that it was included, sir.
Okay, well, now it is up to our Senate Secretary, our SecGen, and our panel now to compare the transmitted copy electronically to us and that was vibered and printed hard copy by your good self. We direct our Senate Secretary, our SecGen, to compare and to canvass.
Mr. Chair, upon perusal of the electronically transmitted and the COC sent through Viber, Mr. Chair, no discrepancy has been observed, whether in the number of votes of the President and Vice President, Mr. Chair. Hence, it's been duly executed, Mr. Chair, despite the absence and the lapses of the Comelec in the said.
Hearing no adverse observations and a positive manifestation, the Chair directs that the certificate of canvass for Cagayan de Oro City be included in the canvass of the Senate Secretary and SecGen be directed to read the results.
Mr. Chair?
Please go ahead. Yeah.
Despite the transmission, I guess they should be required to send the original as well to the Board of
Once they
Canvassers.
tally, yes, we shall also direct that the Cagayan de Oro City election officer produce the original hard copy from whence it originated, ASAP.
Within 24 hours.
I will do, Your Honor. I will do.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Please proceed and read results.
Certificate of canvass for the City of Cagayan de Oro. For President, Abella, votes garnered 531, 531. De Guzman, 409, 409. Dumagoso, 5,556, 5556. Gonzales, 464, 464. Lacson, 3,585, 3585. Mangondato, 550, 550. Marcos, 237,653, 237,653. Montemayor, 360, 360. Pacquiao, 25,220, 25220. Robredo, 34,372, 34372.
City of Cagayan de Oro. For Vice President, Atienza, 1,402, 1402. Bello, 406, 406. David, 260, 260. Duterte, 260,560, 263,560. Lopez, 540, 540. Ong, 3,895, 3895. Pangilinan, 20,919, 20919. Serapio, 360, 360. Soto, 13,769, 13769.
Thank you. We now recall our Sulu deferred canvass, and we ask our election officer from Sulu to come back online and through video and audio teleconference. We shall now proceed. Mr. Secretary General, please administer the oath to the election officer so we may proceed with the canvass of Sulu City, of Sulu, rather, province.
Yes, sir.
Your oath in particulars.
Ano, yung video lang dito po yung
Video lang tapos dito. Video.
Hindi pa. Deferred yan. Deferred.
Hello sir, nasa Zoom ba kayo?
Walang COC.
Yes sir.
Kaya nga, explain niya kung bakit copy. Ano niya yung Viber copy, authenticate niya yung Viber.
Sulu.
Sir, wala daw kayo sa Zoom?
Itong vision set po lang ginagamit ko.
Hello sir, na-disconnect po kayo sa Zoom.
Do we have Sulu online? Or via teleconference?
Wala daw. Bumalik sa Zoom.
Messenger.
Sa phone na lang.
Telefono?
Messenger.
Via
Ay,
Oh, pero kailangan kayo makita sa Zoom, sir.
Telegram.
Viber or
Para
telephone?
lang kakausap siya.
Dala na ng Viber yan. Kaya nakidya.
Messenger, okay. Wala sa Zoom. Kapasok daw uli.
Garbled kasi kanina. Kaintindi. Oo. Explain